May I have your attention, please? All awardees, speakers, and presenters, please report backstage to check in. Thank you.
At Southwest Airlines, we're committed to doing the right thing by our people, through our performance, and in service to our planet. This commitment to being a good global citizen is evident in our purpose as we responsibly engage the world around us. We connect people to what's important in their lives through friendly, reliable, and low-cost air travel. Our heart doesn't just give back, it gives forward by putting people first, delivering an unmatched employee experience, extending hospitality to customers on our planes, and sharing our heart in the places where we live and work. By focusing our performance on creating value for our customers, return for our shareholders, and excellence in our operations, and by taking care of our planet, integrating aircraft efficiencies and new technologies while respecting, recycling, and repurposing our resources to sustain the future for generations to come. Citizenship takes all of us, ensuring we take action on what is required and finding ways to improve what is possible for ourselves, for our company, and for our world. Doing our part is ingrained in the DNA at Southwest because we want to be more than an airline. We want to be a good global neighbor. It's at the heart of who we are.
Southwest is the official airline of BEYA. The airline champions causes that matter most in our communities by supporting youth to explore their aviation dreams. Also today, one lucky winner will have the opportunity to win 2 Southwest round-trip tickets, valid for 1 year to any of Southwest Airlines' 121 destinations, with no blackout dates nor restrictions. For your chance to win a free round-trip flight from Southwest Airlines and to stay on top of all BEYA news and updates, please text BEYA.gala24 to 21000. Again, text BEYA.gala 24 to 21000. Welcome to the 38th BEYA STEM DTX Conference Award Ceremony, coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland, and STEM City, USA. Tonight, we recognize the visionary achievements in the people, process, and technology, paving the way for us to step into our future with hope and confidence, allowing us to become everything we are. And we're doing it all back here at home in Baltimore. From young students to professionals at the pinnacle of their careers, these leaders are blazing paths in technology, engineering, medicine, the military, and more, impacting every facet of our world. Brought to you by conference co-host Lockheed Martin, the Council of Engineering Deans of the historically Black colleges and universities, and U.S. Black Engineer and Information Technology magazine. Technology host, Google. Conference sponsors, Excellent and RTX. Our official airline sponsor, Southwest Airlines. And tonight's award ceremony sponsors, BGE and Pepco, General Electric, and the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Sit back, enjoy the show, and hold on tight as we honor tonight's visionary leaders. And now, let's welcome the MCs of the 38th BEYA Award Ceremony. Guiding us through people is veteran radio and TV broadcaster Angela Stribling. Process will be led by Mark Clark, host of the Be More Lifestyle Show on Fox 45. And representing technology, we have Rayon Don Kennedy, Digital and Print Operations Manager at Career Communications Group. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Angela Stribling.
Wow.
Mr. Mark Clark.
Wow.
And Mr. Rayon Don Kennedy.
Wow. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to need her to do this introduction every day. Feels so good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 38th BEYA Awards Gala. Tonight, we embark on a journey that reflects over 38 years of progress, innovation, and excellence. To achieve greatness, we rely on three crucial elements: people, process, and technology. Tonight, each of us will guide you through every phase of this remarkable journey. So sit back, relax, and just allow me to take you on the first leg of our adventure, meeting the people. These are the hidden faces behind the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. They are the driving force behind our accomplishments. Following this, my partner will introduce you to the individuals who are the backbone of the processes essential to our success. As we all know, the only place where success comes from work is in the dictionary. Now, these extraordinary individuals will reveal the processes that have propelled them to greatness. And finally, our last guide, technology, will unveil the brilliant minds responsible for the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping our future. But that's not all. Our grand finale will be the incredible story of our top honoree who personifies everything we celebrate tonight: people, process, and technology. So without further ado, let's embark on this incredible journey together. But first, please join me in saying, okay, guys, see you later. Thank you. I appreciate the moral support. Let's get started. Wow. You all look so great. I'm so happy to be here as your host this evening. You know, this conference and tonight's event would not be possible without the people that support the mission of BEYA. Our first speaker this evening is a longtime BEYA partner and supporter of diversity in STEM. So please welcome Chairman, President, and CEO Jim Takelet. from our conference co-host, Lockheed Martin Corporation.
Good evening. It's a privilege to be here at BEYA to celebrate and congratulate this year's outstanding honorees for their tremendous accomplishments. These individuals have innovated and pushed the boundaries of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Since its inception, BEYA has been a force for change in driving representation in military and corporate leadership, and in advocating for inclusive STEM education and STEM careers. Lockheed Martin and BEYA share an important mission to encourage young people to see their own potential, nurture that potential, and set them up for success. That is the power and promise of BEYA, and why we are so proud of our 38-year partnership. This year's ceremony theme is Engineering Excellence, celebrating visionary achievements. The awardees we celebrate have exemplified what it means to perform with engineering excellence. They've advanced their technical disciplines and broken new ground in STEM fields. To our prestigious awardees, we honor you for the impact you've made. You serve as a source of inspiration for the next generation of technologists. And as we celebrate the accomplishments of all BEYA honorees, let us continue to build an even stronger, more diverse, and inclusive pipeline of talent to foster progress for years to come. In closing, I'd like to thank everyone who contributed to this year's conference and helped to make it such a memorable event. Congratulations again to all the 2024 BEYA awardees. Enjoy this special evening. Thank you.
We can take upon ourselves to bring someone under your wing, help them. Like I said, it's from a mentorship role or a leadership role, maybe giving someone a different perspective on an approach that they're taking.
Am I kind of closing the loop by giving back to all of these communities?
So you have to, give people insight onto those little steps so they can start building up themselves.
There can be communities, there can be families, there can be individuals who become uplifted.
I really do think everyone has an innate talent and a gift that they're supposed to bring.
That was my dramatic entrance. Well, the visionaries in this room are the product of the people, processes, and technology that came before them. If not for them, many of us wouldn't have had the opportunities that led us here today. So the most promising engineer in government award is someone who demonstrates tremendous potential for future technical contributions in their government position. They are the leaders of today that are working to make tomorrow's vision tomorrow's reality. So here to present our next honoree is Stephanie E. Turner, Vice President, Diversity and Chief Sustainability Officer at MITRE.
Hello. The aerospace sector is at the forefront of innovation. Its people are what create the magic. And it's at the heart of this young Tuskegee University alum. His journey from a historically black college and university to the Warner Robins Air Logistics Complex is a story of commitment and service. Starting his civilian service in 2017, Lowell Jones quickly distinguished himself and was soon at the helm of quote-unquote war wagon operations. As an aerospace engineer within the 402nd Commodities Maintenance Group at Robins Air Force Base in Georgia, Lowell is part of a team of engineers who form the backbone of support for industrial operations equipment vital for the maintenance of air superiority. It is my honor to present the most promising engineer and government award this evening to Mr. Lowell Jones.
All glory to God. In a pivotal leadership role within my organization, I undertook the responsibility of supporting global operations to repair multiple military aircraft, showcasing my commitment to aiding the warfighter and ensuring continuous operation to our aircraft fleet. During the month-long assignment on the road, I demonstrated adaptability, problem-solving skills, and collaboration to overcome challenges and contribute to the success of the mission. My efforts aim not only at immediate goals, but also at leaving a lasting legacy of achievement. My success is rooted in faith, flexibility, and the unwavering support of my loving spouse. Receiving this award is a true honor, recognizing the culmination of dedicated leadership and impactful contributions. Thank you.
Too much drama, sorry. Well, the most promising engineer in industry award honoree is someone whose work shines so bright it cannot fly underneath the radar. Please welcome back to present our next honoree, Stephanie E. Turner.
Hello again. Dr. Nirupama Buddhacharya is making waves as a principal data scientist at MITRE. With 8 years of professional experience, she has solidified her reputation as an innovator and leader. At MITRE, she plays a pivotal role in solving problems and leading projects, showcasing technical skills and innovative thinking. Despite the challenges that often accompany a career in STEM, Dr. Buddhacharya has navigated her path with grace and determination, becoming an inspiration to many, particularly women and underrepresented minorities in STEM. Her journey in STEM is a testament to her unwavering passion, resilience, and dedication to pushing the boundaries of knowledge. It is my honor tonight to present the most promising engineer and industry award to Dr. Nirupama Buddhacharya.
Good evening, everyone. I'm filled with gratitude to the Career Communications Group for selecting me for this award, and I'm very appreciative to MITRE for nominating me and providing me with really wonderful opportunities to have an impact in STEM. I'm also incredibly thankful to my family for their loving and lifelong support of my education, career, and well-being. Like all of you, I'm encouraged by the possibilities for STEM to have a continued positive impact in the world. In particular, I'm really passionate about leveraging data and models to help decision makers make better, quicker, and more confident decisions. Whether they are making a challenging medical diagnosis, managing the next pandemic, or responding to a climate emergency. I'm hopeful that the work that my colleagues and I are doing to make data and models more explainable and interpretable can result in increased acceptance and trust in technologies which have the potential to help people gain a broader and deeper understanding of the world around them and accomplish more than they could before. Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be here.
This is my last time up here. All right, Dr. Nicole D. Jackson is a champion of sustainable futures, working at the intersection of climate change, sustainable energy, and infrastructure development. Her work impacts the people of our world in more ways than you can imagine. Leading hazard analysis research for various energy systems, Dr. Jackson's work has resulted in numerous publications and technical reports contributing significantly to our understanding of climate impacts on energy infrastructure. She actively participates in scientific communities, contributing to the advancement of engineering sciences and fostering the next generation of scientists and engineers. Dr. Jackson is a champion of sustainable futures, driving change and innovation in the field of climate engineering. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Nicole D. Jackson.
Oh boy. Thank you for this incredible honor. Receiving the Most Promising Engineer in Industry Award at BEYA STEM Conference is a profound milestone in my career. This accolade not only recognizes my past efforts, but ignites my commitment to innovating for the future. I stand here because of the unwavering support from my mentors, colleagues, and family who have believed in me through every challenge. And together, we're shaping a world where engineering solves our most complex problems. Let's continue to inspire, mentor, and drive forward, creating a legacy of innovation and diversity in STEM. Thank you once again for this remarkable recognition.
Congratulations again, Dr. Jackson. We now have a few words from one of our sponsors. Please welcome Chad Cooley, President, Actilent.
Sorry about that. Good evening. And thank you for the opportunity to address such an esteemed group of individuals at this year's Black Engineer of the Year Awards Gala. I hope everyone has enjoyed the past few days of the conference here in Baltimore. Not only is Baltimore where BEYA started 38 years ago, the area is also home to Actilent's roots. We were established 40 years ago. Our founders built an organization on an understanding that great engineering talent will always be vital for the future of our country and our society. That's why we are so proud that this year is the 19th year we have had the privilege of sponsoring BEYA and supporting its efforts to advance diversity in STEM. Applause to that. Both of our organizations share a collective STEM story, a vision of the future, a vision where STEM professionals of every identity and background are able to change the world through their contributions to their fields as well as their communities. It's something we strive for at Actilent every day, to make a difference in millions of lives through engineering and sciences. Actilent is an organization centered around people more than anything else. While what we provide to our clients are engineering and sciences services and talent solutions, our mission is to create a better future through the success of people and organizations. We have a culture of continuous learning and development to service to others that fuels our passion for bringing out the best in our people as they drive technological innovation and lift up others around them to be their best independent selves. That is why it's such an honor to be there recognizing the 2024 BEYA STEM awardees. These individuals each have unique journeys, each have unique contributions, and each of them impact the world through their individual work. They are builders who have scaffolded progress off the foundations that were laid over 38 years ago. Together, we build off of that foundation, and we all work together towards a much better and brighter future. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
At its heart, community service is manifesting of people-driven altruism. where individuals unite in a shared commitment to uplift and support their communities. Here to present the winners of the Community Service in Industry Awards is Michael P. Kluganonis, Jr., Vice President and General Manager, Auto Glass Solutions, Corning, Incorporated.
It's truly my honor to introduce my longtime colleague of nearly 20 years, Eric Barabus. Eric is a distinguished professional with a remarkable 26-year career at Corning, currently serving as the Global Sales Director of Automotive Glass Solutions Business. At Corning, Eric's commitment to excellence extends beyond the boardroom, aiming to ensure innovative products reach diverse markets globally. His expertise and direct contributions leading a global team has solidified Corning as an automotive industry leader. Eric's leadership inspires a positive work environment, motivating his team to reach their full potential. His mentorship has left a lasting impact on colleagues, solidifying him as a true leader in our organization. And beyond his professional achievements, Eric champions the Science, Technology, Entrepreneurship Leadership Academy, STELLA, STEM program, a program purpose-built to inspire our youth to see the value of STEM fields in everyday life. Personally, I've seen its transformative effects, positively influencing my own daughter and so many others within our community in upstate New York and abroad. Eric is a leader and a mentor to so many, always ready to personally lend a hand in ensuring everyone has the opportunity to succeed. Please join me in welcoming Eric Barabus.
I'm truly honored to receive the 2024 BEYA for Community Service and extend my gratitude to CCG for this recognition. Special thanks to you, Mike, for presenting me with this prestigious award and nominating me on behalf of Corning Incorporated. Working for a company with a century-long legacy of life-changing innovation has been a true blessing and a source of inspiration for who I am today. After receiving my first BEYA in 2018, I knew I would proudly carry the responsibility of helping steer the development and advancement of STEM for the next generation. When I established STELLA, my goal was clear: foster the next wave of STEM leaders. We devote our time, talents to provide top-tier STEM and leadership programs to underserved youth in both the US and Africa. In 3 years, our robotics program has touched the lives of over 2,000 students in communities spanning Corning, New York, Burundi, and Rwanda, and we hope to grow into more communities. With unwavering integrity, innovative thinking, inclusiveness, and collaboration, our organization redefines the future of STEM, inspiring lasting impact. Our contributions transcend borders, igniting curiosity and ambition in young individuals who might otherwise miss chance to explore robotics. This recognition isn't just about my efforts, but also celebrates the collective spirit of giving back fostered by our organization within STEM communities near and far. The African proverb says, "It takes a village to raise a child." For me, STELLA is that village. I dedicate this award to every volunteer, mentor, student, partner, and sponsor who stands by the belief that together we can create an impactful legacy. Let's continue to work hand in hand, fostering a culture of service and inclusivity. Lastly, thank you to my colleagues, friends, and family, more than 50 strong in this room, and many more cheering from afar. Print and Mercy, these 2 awards are for you.
Anthony Cuttrill's contributions play a crucial role in national security. His educational journey spanning from Marshall University, Webster University, and finally the Army War College, has equipped him with the understanding of issues concerning national defense, which brings him to his role at Boeing. He exemplifies the characteristics of integrity, excellence, clarity of vision, superior performance, and loyalty. His dedication to excellence ensures that the systems developed under his leadership are of the highest caliber, significantly contributing to the future of defense. His ability to navigate complex challenges, coupled with his dedication to his work, has made him an invaluable asset to Boeing and an inspiration to many in the field. Please welcome Anthony Crutchfield.
Good evening. I don't think I've ever gotten a flashlight welcome before. I am truly honored to be here. Thank you to BEYA, Dr. Taborn. Thank you for this prestigious honor. You know, I truly wish my mother and father were here tonight to share in this honor. They were responsible for laying the foundation of service before self, always giving back. They taught me to always leave the environment that I touched better than when I found it. It is a principle that has guided me throughout my life and has led me here tonight. To my Boeing teammates, thank you. Thank you for your support and your encouragement. Together, we make an incredible company. We impact the world and our communities. Thank you. And finally, to my wife of 43 years and my high school sweetheart, Kim. There's no way I could have spent the 34 years in uniform without your support. I cannot measure how important your love has been to me. Thank you. I love you. Thanks again.
Wow. Pioneers are the ones who hold the visions that carry us forward. They are the fearless leaders that attempt new things, embark into uncharted territories, and put processes into motion to help bring visions to life. Here to present the Pioneer Award is Dr. Charles Johnson Bay, Sr., Vice President, Booz Allen Hamilton.
Good evening, everyone. It is certainly my pleasure to be here at yet another fantastic BEYA event. Thank you, Ty, for the great event that you put on every year. So my friend Matisse Wright Springer currently serves as a senior vice president in the defense industry. She began her career, trailblazing career, as a flight officer. And I'm going to take my time on this. She was the first. I'm going to say that again. The first. We can start at zero, but the first is the first. She was the first African-American woman to serve in that role as a Navy flight officer. And she is so humble. She's a wonderful person. She is as comfortable in the cockpit of an E-6 heavy jet aircraft as she is in a corporate boardroom. After serving in the Navy, she was appointed as a White House Fellow. She was also appointed to Senior Executive Service, where she led manufacturing and the industrial-based policy effort for the Department of Defense. Her achievement in the fields of engineering and aviation and leadership roles overseeing billion-dollar defense contracts showcased excellence despite inequalities of opportunities for Black women. Her photo, displayed for decades in the numerous publications and at various locations, including the Pentagon, serves as a reminder of her legacy and the path she paved for future generations. Her barrier-breaking accomplishments serve as an inspiration for others to make a difference. Her commitment as a role model is evident in her engagement with youth, inspiring them to fly, and with future leaders striving to achieve for a seat in the future boardroom. Congratulations to my friend, Matisse Wright Springer, Senior Vice President, Booz Allen Hamilton.
Well, good evening. I am truly honored to receive this Pioneer Award. Thanks to BEYA and thanks to my amazing family for all the support you've provided during this long, pioneering journey that I've unexpectedly taken us all on. I am so grateful to receive this award, not just for myself, but for all the people who were denied the opportunities that were afforded to me, and now to all whom my dreams may inspire. As a first, I worked hard to earn a seat in the cockpit. It was me and Tom Cruise, right? Today, I'm one of the first Black females in my 110-year-old Fortune 500 conference room. I've calculated airplane speeds at altitude, and now I can use digital twins to calculate airplane altitudes with speed. STEM, it's our reality. You know, I want to give a great tribute to my mom. My mom frequently quoted the proverb, "Where there's a will, there's a way." And as a Black female at the United States Naval Academy in the 1980s, that proverb was critical. As a midshipman, I never imagined I'd also graduate from Harvard University and Johns Hopkins University, or that I'd end up on this amazing stage as a pioneer. Breaking barriers, trailblazing, and rejecting stereotypes have been my reality, and I'm not done yet. Thank you. So to everyone here, please don't be afraid to dream and make your own way. I'm living proof that you can turn your pioneering dreams into your reality. Where there's a will, there's a way. Fly Navy, to God be the glory. Thank you.
Wow. Congratulations again, Matisse. Now it's time for me to bid you adieu as we move from people to process. So here's a quick look at what process means for some of us.
You have to have either a person or a company culture or something that can hold you to that vision.
A person who guides others and brings others to their fullest potential while realizing their fullest potential themselves.
Somebody that can get the best out of any group of people and achieve a common goal.
It benefits you as a leader to understand what motivates your team, what makes your team happy.
We have all of those pieces put together to create that team, that goal. And
leadership is about understanding just that moment, but the folks who are part of your team, who are part of your group, who are part of your community, how things impact them.
Leadership's that big vision, that big picture on helping people achieve something great.
That's right. Processes are what drive the change forward. They're what takes the ideas and visions and creates the action that drives change towards innovation. Our first award category, the Dave Barclay Affirmative Action Award, is named after one of BEYA's pioneers of affirmative action in the defense industry. Here to present tonight's honorees in this category is Chanda Allen Bafo, Pratt & Whitney Executive Director, V2500 Program, RTX.
Good evening, everyone.
It is great to be here with all of you as we celebrate individuals for their commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Tonight, I have the honor of also presenting the prestigious Dave Barkley Affirmative Action Award, as you heard, named for Dave Barkley, who was a corporate advocate and chief officer for workforce diversity in the 1990s. Our first honoree, Dr. Alan Sonsdaby. He is no stranger to processes. He is a leader in research and development, research management, and federal acquisition in academic, industrial, and government environments. He is the executive director of Penn State's Applied Research Laboratory, which is comprised of approximately 1,500 research faculty, staff, and students who are supported by more than $415 million of sponsored research awards annually. Dr. Sonsdaby has previously served as a senior scientist and chief scientist for the Naval Information Warfare Activity. He served as a chairman and U.S. representative for 2 NATO technical panels. Additionally, he recently completed a 4-year appointment on the U.S. Air Force Scientific Advisory Board, reporting directly to the Secretary of the Air Force, and was awarded the Commander's Public Service Award. He is a founding trustee of the Intelligence and National Security Foundation, a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization that works to promote and recognize the highest standards within the national security community. Please welcome and honor Dr. Alan Sonsdaby.
Good evening. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging is the strength of our nation. When we weave DEIB through the fabric of society, we can accomplish anything. As a Department of Defense university-affiliated research center, the Applied Research Laboratory at Penn State supports the security of our nation by maturing science and technology into capability. We can do this if and only if we have ready access to a pipeline of domestic, diverse STEM talent. Diversity brings together different perspectives, experiences, and identities. Celebrating those differences unlocks greater problem solving and innovation. I'm extremely proud of our STEM outreach program, which provides underrepresented minorities with summer internships, working alongside world-class scientists and engineers. This program, known as SOAR, will shortly turn 30 years old. Through the SOAR program, hundreds of future STEM leaders have been added to our nation's pipeline of domestic diverse STEM talent. While this is great, we need to do much more because diversity is critical imperative to ensuring our nation's security. Diversity is a force multiplier, and diversity creates impact. I would like to thank BEYA for creating impact. I'd like to thank my wife of 34 years for her support, which enables me to have the best job in the world. On behalf of the amazing team at ARL Penn State, I'm truly honored and humbled to accept the Dave Barkley Award for Affirmative Action. Thank you.
Throughout our nearly 100-year history, Black employees have made countless contributions to RTX and Pratt & Whitney's success. Our mission at RTX is to create a safer, more connected world. We are incredibly proud of our legacy of dependable engines that have helped Black pioneers in aviation take to the skies, such as the Tuskegee Airmen, who flew the P-47 Thunderbolt with the R-2800 double WASP engine. Our second awardee is Duran Gunter, Director of Quality for Metrology, non-destructive testing, and materials control laboratories at RTX. Mr. Gunter's commitment to service is a beacon of inspiration. His leadership transcends the professional sphere, deeply rooted in his role as Social Action Chair for the Mu Alpha chapter of Omega Psi-Phi Incorporated and Program Chair for the Charleston Nesby Professional Chapter. Mr. Gunter's leadership of the annual A Walk for Education event underscores his commitment to promoting opportunities for historically underrepresented groups. In addition to his extensive community service, his decision to undergo extensive training to become a certified reserve deputy with the Berkeley County Sheriff Department speaks volumes about his commitment to building bridges between law enforcement and the community. His professional accomplishments are equally commendable as he has significantly contributed to projects of national importance, including the development of the next generation Air Force One aircraft. He truly exhibits what it means to lead inclusively and act courageously in all that he does. Beyond all of his accomplishments, academic included, it is his faith, his family, and determination that fuel his continued drive to make a difference. Please welcome and honor Mr. Duran Gunter.
Good evening. I'm deeply honored to receive the Dave Barkley Affirmative Action Award. My commitment to diversity stems from my upbringing in Eastover, South Carolina, where the community supported and inspired me to pay it forward. As a leader, I promoted minority representation and fostering inclusion, recognizing its role in innovation. My advice to you all is to embrace diversity for its strength, not just as a goal, but a source of strength. Inclusion isn't just a check in a box. It's a catalyst for innovation and progression. I thank my family, especially my wife, Shayna, and dedicate this to my father and my late mother, Gail. And I'm grateful to my RTX family for this recognition. Let's continue the advancing diversity in STEM and propel us forward. Remember my motto, if I can help somebody along the way, my living won't be in vain. Go RTX, and thanks everyone.
The winners of the Professional Achievement Award are STEM professionals who've made significant discoveries or advances and are acknowledged as leaders of STEM initiatives in their respective organizations. Here to present our next honoree is the 2021 BEYA Stars and Stripes Award and 2020 Women of Color Career Achievement and Government honoree, Brigadier General Antoinette R. Gant, Chief Army Enterprise Marketing Office, U.S. Army.
Thank you, Mark, and good evening to everyone. Major Roderick E. Irvin. He's a distinguished member of the United States Air Force, currently serving as a branch chief for the Program Execution Division at the Sentinel Systems Directorate, Air Force Nuclear Weapons Center, Hill Air Force Base, Utah. His leadership and technical skills have been instrumental in the development, production, and deployment of critical networks and cyber designs for airborne nuclear missile launch capabilities. In addition to his technical prowess, Major Irvin is a mentor. He has a wealth of experience in cybersecurity and engineering, having served as a ComSec system engineer, cyber weapons system lead integration operations, the prestigious institution including the National Security Agency and the 7th Intelligence Squadron. This is a tremendous airman. Please join me in congratulating Major Roderick Irvin.
Wow, it's a lot of people out here. All right, good evening. I want to first give thanks to my God for his many blessings, my parents, James and Sylvia Irvin, and also my wonderful wife, Sharice, who I love so much, my two boys, Reggie and Terrence, and my baby girl, Cameron. I also want to thank the Air Force Nuclear Weapons Center for nominating me for this award, and the BEYA committee for selecting me among other deserving award recipients. As a country boy, growing up in a small town in Trenton, North Carolina, surrounded by cotton and tobacco fields, luckily having one stoplight, standing on this stage means so much to me to receive such a prestigious award and represent the many who are working toward the same goals and making this country a better place. This accolade is a reflection of the dedication, hard work, and passion that define public service. It's a testament to the belief that through perseverance, innovation, and collaboration, we can address the complex challenges facing our communities and nation. I am inspired by the youth, my peers, mentors, and military leaders who have guided me, and I share this recognition with them. Together, we are committed to excellence in serving our country and making a meaningful impact through our work. Once again, thank you for this incredible honor.
Now that we've done the Air Force, let's talk about the Army. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Pope always knew that he wanted to serve, and after high school, he enlisted in the Army. Pope quickly rose through the ranks, earning promotions and accolades for his dedication and commitment to his duties. He served in a variety of locations around the world, to including combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. And throughout his service, he remained focused on the mission and the commitment to his soldiers. Today, Lieutenant Colonel Pope is regarded as one of the most prestigious and accomplished leaders in the Engineer Corps. His aspiring journey is a testament to his unwavering commitment to serving his country and his fellow soldiers. Lieutenant Colonel Pope, your work shines like a light on the important process of keeping our country safe. Ladies and gentlemen, help me congratulate Lieutenant Colonel Mike Pope.
All right, so good evening. Thank you for everyone gathered here tonight. We are privileged to have such a wealth of people in our audience, the talents that they bring to this organization. I encourage you to seize the moment and leave this event with new contacts to expand your network. While I stand here tonight as the recipient of this award, I do so with deep gratitude on behalf of my own support network. This includes the family members who made sacrifices so I didn't have to, the educators who went above and beyond to ensure I understood, the mentors who still quietly opened doors, and the peers who offered unwavering support. They are the foundation of my journey, and the only reason that this simple country boy from South Carolina has made it this far. Accepting this award fills me with a mix of pride and humility. It underscores the collaborative spirit and resilience that propels us in the government service. Each day, we bear the responsibility of making decisions that impact lives, foster innovation to greater good, and uphold the utmost standards of integrity and excellence. I am privileged to stand among colleagues who share an unyielding dedication to these principles. This award is not just a reflection of my efforts, but a testament to the dedication of all those who have fiercely served our nation's progress. I am truly honored to accept this award on the behalf of my network and my colleagues. Thank you.
And congratulations again to the honoree serving our government. Here to present the Professional Achievement and Industry Award is the 2017 BEYA Career Achievement honoree, Albert Benji Spencer, Chief Engineer and Director of Engineering and Standard Division, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Good evening. This evening I have the pleasure of introducing Nelson Ackley. Worked for several companies before joining Boeing, South Carolina, where he is the Director of Advanced Manufacturing and responsible for overseeing the development of new technologies and processes that are helping to shape the future of the aerospace industry. In addition, Nelson is an active member of the community, serves in various executive boards focused on STEM-based educational initiatives, physical and mental well-being, and affordable housing. He has also spent numerous volunteering hours mentoring Boeing teammates and students within the Charleston community. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you to this evening, the recipient, Dr. Nelson Ackley.
Distinguished guests and awardees, I am humbled and grateful to be the recipient of the BEYA Professional Achievement Award. What an incredible opportunity we have to demonstrate what it means not only to be Black engineers, but to continue building on the foundation that was set before us. I would not be standing here without the incredible support of my wife and children, my parents, my mentors, sponsors, beloved friends, and the Boeing Company. I'm a first-generation Nigerian American. I've been fortunate in my career to travel the world as a professional soccer player, earn a bachelor's degree, master's degree, and PhD from UCLA, and now work as an executive for the #1 aerospace company in the world. The constant in all of this, and the key to any success in my life, is built on a foundation that, simply put, is Jesus Christ. Philippians 4:6 and 7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." I spent a lot of time praying and thanking God for seeing me through. And I know there are a lot of people praying for me as well. My hope and prayer is that you would stay focused on your journey, leverage the network of people around you that can help see you through tough times, and remember to enjoy the ride. We have a responsibility and a privilege to give back and to help those around us. Please don't miss the opportunity to find someone that you can help and support. Thank you for this award, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Good evening again. Brandon Casimir has been working in the oil and gas industry for the past 15 years. Brandon worked for ExxonMobil for most of those years, where he provided technical guidance to projects all over the world and conducted research and development for new electrical technologies. Currently, he's an electrical work group lead for KBR. At KBR, he is recognized as a subject matter expert in large motors and variable frequency drives. Brandon is also dedicated to advancing the culture of inclusion and diversity at KBR, and often volunteers this time to mentor the young engineers. Once again, it is my honor to present tonight's award to the Dr. Brandon Casimir.
Good evening, everyone. I am deeply honored and grateful
to be here for this esteemed occasion tonight as the recipient for the Professional Achievement in the Industry Award. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who has always been a part of my journey, from my family to my friends, from my bosses, and to my fellow teammates. Their unwavering support has been truly invaluable. Also, a special thanks to the BEYA Awards Committee. I do not take this award lightly. It will undeniably motivate me to strive for excellence. The Professional Achievement Award is truly a testament of my hard work and diligence. But also, professional achievement is accomplished via exemplary leadership. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I strongly believe in this statement and have incorporated this statement into my personal leadership philosophy over the years. Thanks again for the recognition from the bottom of my heart. This prestigious honor will be a priceless moment I will cherish for the rest of my life. Now, as I sit back for the remainder of the ceremony, I will savor the moment of achievement and will be ready to face Monday morning of responsibilities with pride, dignity, and patience. Thanks again.
One complaint, Tyrone, I don't want to follow Spencer anymore, Mr. Spencer. With that voice, yeah, buddy. And then I come back, I'm like, coming up next. Next year, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, there is still so much to celebrate, okay? Without the processes these brilliant minds have put in place, our lives they would feel chaotic, right? Think about it. Could you imagine our country, how it would look if the government did not have processes to drive our society forward? Thankfully, we have the next year honorees to thank for the processes that make our world a little safer each day. Here to present the Career Achievement in Government Award to our next honoree, please welcome back to the stage Brigadier General Antoinette Gant.
Really excited about this one. Andrea L. Williams. Her processes have saved many lives. A defining moment in her career when was during the 2011 Mississippi floods. In the face of adversity, she provided flood stage analysis and predictions, enabling informed decisions to our higher leader and commanders. Simultaneously, she coordinated the transportation of equipment and personal barges, ensuring that a swift response was there. Her leadership prevented the loss of countless lives and over $840 million in damage to agriculture and to property. In 2022, during the historic low water event on the Mississippi River, Ms. Williams once again highlighted her abilities to coordinate the response efforts of multiple agencies and non-governmental partners. Her coordination prevented potential economic and logistical disasters on the nation's largest avenue of commerce, resulting in an estimate $18 million in savings. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in honoring Ms. Andrea Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and humbled to receive the BEYA Career Achievement in Government Award. Thank you for those that nominated me, my commander, Colonel Brian Saucer, my Major General Kimberly Peoples. Thank you so much. Thank you to the selection committee who determined that I was worthy of such an honor. This recognition is a testament to the government STEM initiatives that I've embraced to impact change over my 25-year career. These initiatives include collaborative research efforts that bring together diverse expertise, streamline processes to enhance efficiency, and advocating for cutting-edge technologies to facilitate breakthroughs. This holistic integration has catalyzed advancements in various fields, fostering innovation and addressing complex challenges, allowing us to maximize groundwater use in the rural Arkansas area, advancing wastewater treatment in places like DeSoto County, Mississippi, and enabling continuous transportations of goods and services down the Mississippi River during record low water for 2 years consecutively. Engineers in government must drive impactful change by embracing continuous learning, fostering collaboration, prioritizing ethical considerations, and staying adaptable in the ever-evolving technological landscape. Leaving a legacy involves a commitment to innovation, problem solving, and a focus on sustainable solutions that positively impact society. I pray I'm leaving such a legacy. Thank you for this incredible honor.
Thank you, Andrea, for doing the work and saving lives in the process. Here to present the next honoree is Lily S. Arcusa, Senior Executive Service Director of Engineering, Air Force Lifecycle Management Center.
With a career spanning 24 years, Mr. Carl Donahue plays a pivotal role in overseeing the production of over $1.4 billion worth of missiles annually, a responsibility critical to our nation's defense. His technical prowess is the driving force behind the construction of a $250 million manufacturing facility, a project that doubled missile production, directly supporting the President's national defense strategy. But Mr. Donahue's impact is not limited to the office. He is a dedicated mentor who actively shapes the future of engineering by guiding and inspiring the next generation. He is involved in youth outreach programs, and he mentors local high school students in STEM topics and careers. Mr. Donahue is a role model who exhibits excellence and dedication to our community. Carl, as your teammate at the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center, I am very proud to present to you the Career Achievement in Government Award. Congratulations, Carl.
Good evening. Standing here today, accepting the Government Career Achievement Award fills me up with an overwhelming sense of gratitude and reflection. This journey has been more than a career, it's been a lifelong commitment to serving our community, our nation, our people with integrity, dedication, and passion. And listen, y'all, the challenges were many, but the rewards of making a real, tangible difference in the lives of others are far greater. Of course, I owe this honor to God. Give him all the glory. Amen. To my colleagues and to my mentors, I give them love as well. To my family, but especially my beautiful, loving, and supportive wife. In their ways, all of them have inspired and motivated me every step of the way. And as I look back, I'm reminded that our collective efforts, can and shall shape a brighter future for all. Thank you all for recognizing my humble contributions to this cause. Have a good evening.
From his early days as a deck officer with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, to his 2-decade tenure at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, George Coles Jr. has consistently pushed boundaries. He leads 60 engineers, scientists, and technicians responsible for electrical fabrication in support of projects sponsored by the Department of Treasury, NASA, and Defense Department agencies. One of Cole's early accomplishments at APL was the development of metamaterials to safeguard U.S. currency from counterfeiting. Cole's contributions to piezo polymer composites and carbon nanotube triodes for harsh environments have had far-reaching impacts, including on enhanced medical care. Of note is an implantable pressure-actuated drug delivery system, which has the potential to save countless lives. Further, he fosters inclusivity, serving as a representative on the APL's Women's and Minorities Council, and as a National Society of Black Engineers Junior Mentor. Mr. Cole's commitment to excellence, innovation, and mentoring is an inspiration. It is my pleasure to present the Career Achievement in Industry to Mr. George Coles, Jr.
Good evening. I'd like to just start off and say I'm a little taken to even be here. And I would like to thank the BEYA organization for recognizing me and giving me this award. For me, this provides a sense of being recognized for the years of work toward my passion for just learning and executing technology that helps society. It would not have been possible without a work environment that would just support this type of drive. At APL, the philosophy is that failure is only present if you do not learn from your mistakes, if you do not learn from not achieving a desired goal. The lessons from these moments are key to my success, and APL's provided the space that supported the growth and development that allowed me to even be a candidate for this award. Furthermore, this award allows me to share with others that investing in oneself and exposing yourself to different problems and fields is key to creating a mindset capable of embracing most situations and working with different personalities and teams to be successful. Our technologies are growing fast, and this requires our present and future engineers and scientists to lean into exposing themselves to a wide breadth and depth of knowledge in the fields of hard sciences. However, for a good team to work, we must also sharpen our soft skills, which are the foundation for our abilities to execute successfully. Last but not least, I need to thank my wife, Monica, my daughter, Isabella, and my sister, Cynthia Ray. They have supported my never-ending curiosity and my moments when I can be difficult because I can overfocus on my projects. This award is equally a recognition of their support and dedication to me. Thank you, and I love you all. My wife, who is a coach and physicist, has greatly aided me in developing my soft skills, whereas my daughter and my niece, Nyla, who was unable to make it tonight, and my sister have been key to keeping me maintaining an open mind to things. Thank you. Have a nice night.
And here to present our next honoree is Jerry Fasano, Chief Growth Officer at Leidos.
Go Leidos. I am thrilled to be here tonight to recognize Will Johnson. I've had the privilege of knowing Will for multiple decades now, and in that time I've witnessed firsthand his dedication and commitment to his colleagues, his customers, as well as the impact he's made across industry and government. Will's accomplishments in business extend far past the years that we worked together. He has an exceptional business acumen. He is a 20-year veteran of the U.S. Air Force. He has proficiently led startups, turnarounds, and thousands of employees over the course of his career. Following his time in the Air Force, Will's professional journey led him to roles supporting programs with the Air Force National Capital Region and the Department of Homeland Security, to working as a managing director of energy and environmental services, to eventually founding a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business, and now as a senior vice president at Leidos, leading a 5,000-person, $1.5 billion federal digital transformation business. His career is undoubtedly impressive. What I continue to admire most about Will is beyond what he brings to the table professionally. It's who he is as a person. and as a leader. He is steadfast through challenges. He cultivates an environment where those on his team have an equal opportunity to have a voice, and he prioritizes volunteerism and making time for community outreach. I've seldom encountered anyone with his ability to be a friend and a mentor to his colleagues and customers. It is an honor to know and work with him, and please join me in welcoming Mr. Will Johnson, Jr.
First, I want to thank God for grace and mercy along my career journey to date. I want to thank BEYA for the recognition and being on this stage. Jerry, thank you and the entire Leidos executive leadership team and the Leidos team in the corner and several others for nominating me for this award. Mostly, I want to thank my beautiful wife, Tracy, and my kids, Will and Brittany, that are out front and center for me. My family and faith are my motivation daily and are truly the reason that I'm on this stage. I would love to tell you that there's something amazing that I did along the way to deserve this recognition. But I just did what I knew was the right thing every day. That sounds easy, but often we get off course. I keep 3 words on my whiteboard in my office. As an engineer, we all have that whiteboard. For references when the waters are a little stormy: pressure, persistence, and perseverance. For all the emerging STEM professionals in the audience, can you stand the pressure that comes with doing the right thing? Can you remain persistent about accomplishing your goals? And do you have the patience and stamina to persevere? God knows and Tracy knows that I'm still working on the patience. All right, Aggie Pride. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next speaker, the 2022 Woman of Color Technologist of the Year, Dr. Valerie Shears Ashby, President, University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
Good evening, esteemed guests, distinguished colleagues, and future innovators. It is my honor to stand before you at the 38th BEYA Awards ceremony. Tonight, we gather to celebrate the visionary achievements of dynamic, trailblazing individuals. At UMBC, we are committed to fostering an environment where every student, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to pursue their passion in STEM. We saw the brilliance of 2 of our Black alumni during COVID, Dr. Jerome Adams, who served as the 20th Surgeon General for the United States, and Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett, the lead scientist on the development of the Moderna vaccine. Let us work, yes, we can applaud those 2 alums. Let us continue to work together to build an inclusive educational pipeline that empowers all students to become the next generation of dynamic trailblazers. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to all the awardees for your inspiring contributions. Now I would like to welcome the presenter for the GEM Outstanding Young Alumnus Award, Melanie Harrington, Director of External Affairs, Inclusive Experiences, and Technology at Amazon. Welcome, Melanie.
Hi, good evening. Dr. Nashley H. Cephas is a name synonymous with innovation in artificial intelligence. Currently serving as the Principal Applied Scientist for Amazon's Artificial Intelligence Initiative, her role is pivotal in ensuring that AI technologies are developed with ethical considerations. Dr. Cephas also founded the Bean Path, a nonprofit based in Mississippi with a mission to bridge the tech gap. Through the Bean Path, she offers free tech hours at local libraries, conducts workshops, provides grants to support educational initiatives. Moreover, Dr. Cephas is developing the Jackson Tech District, a 21-acre hub aimed at fostering a community of technologists and innovators. Her work not only reflects her passion for AI, but also her commitment to establishing the processes that will make technology accessible and equitable for all. Join me in congratulating Dr. Nashley Cephas.
I almost wanted to dance with the band over there. Okay. Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to thank Jesus. Thank you for my family, all my loved ones, my family that's here today, my friends, the GYM Consortium. My mother's name is Tony, my grandmother's name is Betty Jean, my sister's name is Whitney. They're watching from home in Jackson, Mississippi. And I just want to thank all who have supported the work that I've done with my team, with Bean Path, and everything that we've done to bridge the tech gap in Mississippi. I want to give a special shout out to engineers, Dr. Donna Reese when I was an undergrad at Mississippi State, Drs. Byron and Lakeisha Williams, Dr. Ayanna Howard when I was a grad student at Georgia Tech, Dr. Otis Smart for helping me through some pretty tough times along the journey. We all know that we can't get here unless we have people to help us along the way. And I'm very thankful for those who believed in me early on, even when others did not. And so I look forward to carrying out the mission of tech equity in our communities, and I thank you for your support and for this award. So thank you again.
The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes the mountains conquered in the quest to be the best. Here to present the next honoree, please welcome Dr. Markiva Morgan, Vice President and Program Manager, VC 258, Boeing Defense, Space and Security at the Boeing Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we gather to honor an extraordinary engineering executive, Mr. Howard McKenzie. With over 3 decades of experience at the Boeing Company, Howard has played a pivotal role in shaping the aerospace industry and driving innovation. As the Chief Engineer and Executive Vice President of Engineering, Test, and Technology, Howard leads a global team of over 57,000 engineers, ensuring the safe and technical integrity of Boeing products and services. Howard's work on aircraft safety and integrity has had a significant impact, contributing to the aerospace industry's efforts to improve safety of commercial airplanes. Additionally, he has championed programs focused on employee safety and production quality. Throughout his career at Boeing, Howard has held key positions that highlight his versatility and expertise. From his leadership in Boeing Commercial Airplanes to Boeing Global Services and Boeing Test and Evaluation, Howard consistently demonstrates a commitment to excellence and pushing the boundaries of engineering innovation. His dedication extends beyond his professional achievements. He actively supports and encourages young minds to pursue STEM careers as the Boeing Executive Focal for the University of California at Berkeley. Additionally, his involvement in the BEYA STEM community and advocacy for STEM education through Project Sincere highlight his commitment to diversity, inclusion, and social change. Howard's remarkable career and achievements, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to excellence have transformed the aerospace industry and inspired countless individuals. We are honored to celebrate his accomplishments and contributions to engineering excellence. Please join me in recognizing and honoring Mr. Howard McKenzie for his outstanding contributions to the field of engineering and his dedication to people, innovation, and the advancement of our world. Howard is unable to attend tonight, so I humbly accept that award on his behalf. Thank you.
And of course, congratulations, Howard. Now, a quick reminder to follow up and read the full stories for all of tonight's honorees at blackengineer.com. And if you haven't already, make sure you've entered the text to win your round-trip Southwest airline ticket. Woo, make some noise, yeah. BEYA Gala 24 to 21000. Okay? Now here to provide remarks on behalf of our technology host, Google, and presenting the next award, please welcome Monique Picou, Vice President of Cloud Supply.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. You have been such a gracious audience because I know my people, and we've been here a few hours. And you all are doing really, really well. So thank you so much. We're almost done, I promise you. Thank you so much for having the opportunity to share this stage with the awardees, the champion allies, and please let me tell you about this Black excellence in this house tonight. We have an opportunity here at the 38th BEYA STEM Conference to celebrate all that who we are and who we are yet to become. As I sit in Google, we resonate deeply with this year's theme, people, processes, and technology. And I just want to pause with people because I sit in AI. I sit in the revolution of what technology is doing. And I wouldn't want to leave my post until I know someone who looks like me has stepped into it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine language models being taught by someone who does not understand the African ancestry diaspora? I cannot. We shall not. We cannot. We cannot. We recognize that these three pillars stand at the core of what we do. And I want you to know that it's in the people, it's in the creativity, it's in the amazing students who walked boldly today in that career fair, came up to you, stood, challenged you with creativity, asking questions about what resonates with you and what they want to do. Can they get on your LinkedIn? And guess what? If you wasn't letting them on their LinkedIn, they were looking you up anyhow. It could wear you out, but you know what? We need that. We need that tenacity. I need that. And when you think about, people say, I can't find Black talent. What BEYA has done for me is I get to ask where you've been looking. Because if you keep going to the same places and expecting a different outcome, we already know that definition. Come here. I saw them. I saw them, right? I saw them. They up in here. So thank you for doing what you do and putting action and purpose together. It's a shining example of that spirit. And we celebrate the unity of human ingenuity and efficient processes. It's fascinating to see how over the years, this triad has redefined possibilities and set new frontiers in STEM. Please know that tonight, we gather as we honor the extraordinary achievements. And if you're in STEM, it's hard. It's hard, hard, hard to stay in STEM, but it is absolutely necessary that we do. Therefore, each awardee here is a testament to that staying power, to dreaming big, to being relentless in the pursuit of excellence. Your journeys inspire us, and they happen one step at a time. And you have to take every single step. No step, no journey. No step, no journey. So we understand the importance of STEM education. We will be here. Our initiatives are aiming to enhance accessibility, fostering diversity, equity, and inclusion, and that does mean financial inclusion. I didn't stutter when I said it. So, in the spirit of BEYA's mantra, becoming everything you are. Let's continue to push the boundaries. Let's collaborate. Let's innovate, because we're here for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I get to introduce a next honoree, but I'll leave you with one little tidbit before I go there. If you work in a company and you have the pleasure of seeing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and if you got 10s and 20s and 100 of African Americans, Afro ancestry folks, individuals, leaders, gathered together somewhere, please don't get that confused and think we're talking about anybody who doesn't look like us. Pat yourself on the back that you have the numbers for them to be together, because that community gives us staying power in this environment. So with that, we move now to the Rodney C. Atkins Legacy Award, named after 2007 Black Engineer of the Year. Before joining Google, Bertrand Damiba worked at IBMs and startups and nuanced communities. At Google, he has held different product management positions and roles in language and technology, such as leading in media and communications and founding the product inclusion team. Currently, he's a director of communications and core user experience for Gmail Workspace. It's a great product. If you haven't tried, please do. We want to celebrate him tonight. And he can't be here because he has more important responsibilities. He has a little person that just made its debut, his or her debut into the world, and we certainly don't want him to have any family challenges. So, join me in congratulating Bertrand Damiba on receiving this Rodney Atkins Legacy Award. Please enjoy the video.
Hello, my name is Bertrand Damiba, and I'm so grateful and humbled to be the recipient of the 2024 Legacy Award. When I think of legacy, I first think of the legacies of those who came before me and laid the tracks that I followed to achieve my own dreams. I think of my parents who've always challenged me intellectually and academically. I also think of the countless Black doctors, engineers, and scientists from the diaspora who I've come in contact with in my journey who have all inspired me. I've had the honor of helping shape how technology is used by millions of users. And I hope that part of my legacy is that these were good decisions. And for that, I must note that the very presence of somebody that looks like me in rooms where such decisions were made is somewhat rare. I hope that that very presence can serve as my legacy and inspire anybody from regardless of what community they come from, regardless of what they look like, that they would never allow someone else's assumption of them limit their own ambition. And I hope that's a part of my legacy. And with that, I want to thank you again for this award.
Linda Gooden was 2006's Black Engineer of the Year and has now retired as Executive Vice President of Lockheed Martin's Information Systems and Global Solutions Business Area and an officer of the Lockheed Martin Corporation. Here to present the Linda Gooden Legacy Award is the 2014 Black Engineer of the Year, Stephanie C. Hill, Executive Vice President of Rotary and Mission Systems, Lockheed Martin Corporation.
Good evening, everyone. Mike Patton truly embodies the legacy of the legendary Linda Gooden, who was a renowned trailblazer for people of color within our company and our entire industry. Yes, give it up for Linda. What impresses me the most about Mike is the determination and perseverance he's shown throughout his remarkable life. He faced challenges, but he didn't give up. Although it took him a little longer than his peers, Mike achieved his dream. He went on to build a career that has been nothing short of extraordinary. He spent 17 years at General Electric in technical and leadership roles that took him around the world from China to UK. We're incredibly fortunate that he chose to bring his immense talent and experience to Lockheed Martin. Today, he's the vice president of our Space Product Center, where he leads more than 6,000 people who builds satellites and missile defense systems, a profoundly important and purposeful job that literally makes the world a safer and better place. He is a mentor to more than 60 people across our team and the executive sponsor for the Black Excellence Council at Lockheed Martin Space. Please join me in congratulating Mike Patton on this well-deserved honor.
Thank you, Stephanie, and thank you, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking my family who have supported me through every move and career opportunity. I wouldn't be standing up here today if it weren't for their love. When I learned I was being honored tonight, I was reminded of how my journey started. Growing up in Cincinnati, I was always very passionate about three things: planes, trains, and rockets. See, even from an early age, I knew I wanted to work in the STEM field when I grew up. So I participated in after-school math and science programs to learn as much as I could about the field. The plan was to major in aerospace engineering after high school, but life had other plans for me. Instead of heading straight to college, I ended up at the Postal Service as a mail handler, but I never lost sight of my dream. After a few years of working full-time and studying late into the night, I finally received my industrial engineering degree. This kick-started my career at GE Aviation, working on jet engines, before eventually moving to GE Transportation to work on locomotives. With my dream of working on trains and planes fulfilled, I set my sights on space. And today I'm excited to say that I've accomplished my childhood goal of working on planes, trains, and now rockets. Throughout my career, I've made a point to share my life lessons through mentorship and volunteerism with the next generation. STEM has played such a major role in allowing me to live out my childhood dreams that I want to make sure that door is wide open to anyone who wants to walk through it. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and for this recognition. Thank you all again.
We can't talk about process without talking about the importance of mentorship. For years, the BEYA Stars and Stripes Committee has offered mentorship to hundreds of pre-college students annually. Here to tell us more about the impact this organization has on the people of tomorrow is the National Chairman of the BEYA Military Alumni Committee, Vice Admiral Anthony L. Wins, United States Navy.
Good evening. In our role as leaders, we are proud of our ongoing and growing commitment to mentor and encourage our nation's youth to pursue STEM careers. In the 21st century, scientific and technological innovations have become increasingly important as we face the benefits and challenges of both globalization and knowledge-based economy. STEM is critical for fostering innovation and entrepreneurship, which is essential for economic growth and prosperity. The interest in mentoring remains high, and the need is stronger than ever. Yesterday afternoon, under the leadership of Virginia's Secretary of Veterans and Defense Affairs, retired Major General Craig Crenshaw, we successfully held our 14th anniversary BEYA Stars and Stripes STEM mentoring session. Over 150 admirals, general officers, and SES personnel participated, mentoring more than 600 high school and early college students coming to us from more than 35 schools across our nation. School superintendents, principals, administrators, student educators, and a special delegation from Ohio all joined, observed, learned, and supported our program. The mentoring program that takes place here at BEYA Stars and Stripes has also become a model for our Stars and Stripes year-round sustained mentoring program. Our mission has remained the same since day one. That is to motivate and inspire young people towards STEM careers in industry, government, and military service. So, thank you, admirals, generals, and SES leaders who selflessly give your time and your energy. Thank you also to the principals, the teachers, the counselors, and the parents who play a pivotal role in our students' success. Most importantly, thank you to our nation's youth, for it is your generation that will guide America into the future. Thank you.
And thank you, Vice Admiral Wins. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a delight celebrating visionaries who represent the processes within their organizations. But now it's time to see where people and processes converge. It's time to embark on our journey with technology, starting with a quick video.
We tend to underestimate the impact that things that show up will have on us 5 to 10 years later. So that's where innovation comes from. It can be that little thing sometimes that people say, oh, that's different. And then you look at it 10 years from now, like the iPhone.
I mean, cell phones came from Star Trek, which was someone's creative art that then spawned science to, well, I wonder if I can really make that thing.
Making sure that we can see and build from what we have now, the resources we have now, to see how we can become better.
That is our future. And somebody decided to do things different.
We should be continuously growing and learning.
They need to continue to learn to be able to adapt to changing technologies, changing priorities.
The systems we build, the infrastructure we build, it's for us, and we're humans.
Innovation allows people to see that there are solutions, that there are ways to go forward, and fundamentally that there's hope.
How's everybody doing? Y'all still with us? Can we give a round of applause for our hosts, Miss Angela Stribling and Mark Clark? So I've been around for a little bit, and I've worked with them in various aspects, and I've kind of bitten their styles a little bit. And so if you see me crack a joke, that's Mark Clark. If you see me go into my nice, smooth, velvety voice, that's Miss Angela Stribling. And so this is the first time they've let me get on this stage, and the first thing I do is go off script. So let me go ahead and stop pulling everybody's hair backstage. So to technology. We are about to unfold the technology portion of tonight's program. But first, we would like to take a moment to remind you of the brilliant technology that is accessible to each and every one of you today. If you haven't already, make sure you visit STEM City USA. It is a remarkable, one-of-a-kind metaverse platform bridging the gap between the digital divide. This platform provides access to information, education, and even a little bit of entertainment with just a click of a button. And if that isn't enough to stimulate your mind, let's take a look at Colin AI, the first 3D AI-powered digital library created by the team here at Career Communications Group, and a tribute to the legacies of 2 Black Engineers of the Year, Dr. Colin Paris and Dr. Linda Gooden. Speaking of technology, the Outstanding Technical Contribution Award recognizes a person who has designed, developed, managed, or assisted in the development of a product, service, systems, or intellectual properties that in a substantial achievement in their field. Here to present the honorees for tonight's Outstanding Technical Contributions in Government Award is Major General Edmund Brown, Chief of Staff, U.S. Army Futures Command.
Dr. Nathaniel Bridges is at the forefront of a technological revolution at the Air Force Research Laboratory. He is leading the charge in brain-machine interface technology. Dr. Bridges is instrumental in the development of the Iron Neurals program, aiming to forge next-generation BMI technology. He is the driving force in a team of 56 scientists and engineers working across 3 AFRL directorates and teams from across the United States. Notably, He directed the AFRL's inaugural Human Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation Study. Please welcome Dr. Nathaniel Bridges.
Right, good evening. It's really nice to see all your smiling faces, and this is an honor. So I want to thank you, BEYA, nominators, my family, and God for giving me this opportunity. I especially want to give a shout out to my wife, Tavon Bridges, and my daughter, Kennedy Bridges. And this represents the symbiosis of three drivers. One, multidisciplinary, talented engineers, scientists, and business professionals, with two, strategic organizational processes aligned to three, a common mission to develop capabilities. I believe this work will enhance how we integrate people, process, and technology, which so happens to be this conference's theme. So if I were to give one piece of advice, you don't have to be the most talented person in the room to make a difference. My success has come from empowering people. I really want to challenge all of you out there, regardless of your title. Ask yourself now, how can I make the people around me better? Thank you.
The Army's technological edge and intelligence systems has seen a significant boost thanks to the innovative leadership of Mr. Chad Nash, a supervisory electronics engineer whose work has been pivotal in modernizing Army SIGINT capabilities. Mr. Nash has been at the forefront of integrating state-of-the-art technologies into the Army's intelligence systems. One of Nash's notable achievements is the development of the Picket Line Quick Reaction Capability System. This high-impact ISR tool has enhanced the Army's targeting capabilities and is on track to be incorporated into the Army's programs of record. Mr. Nash's leadership has cultivated an inclusive and forward-thinking environment that promotes diversity and encourages innovative thinking. Please welcome Mr. Chad Nash.
Good evening. First, I'd like to give honor to God, give honor to the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to be a steward of his gifts. I am immensely grateful to the BEYA organization committee for considering this technical contribution worthy of this distinction. Special thank you to U.S. Army C5ISR Center, the Army G2, the Army Cryptologic Office, PO-IEWNS, the NSA, and the U.S. Army Pacific Command. Thank you to Mr. Adam Bogner for his motivation, encouragement, and mentorship. I'm truly inspired by your leadership and hope to reflect the same excellence that you exemplify. Serving as a DoD civilian for 20 years has been extremely rewarding and has afforded me the opportunity to collaborate with some of the most intelligent, dedicated, and relentless teams in the world. The long hours, the team sessions, brainstorming sessions, and the shared moments of success and challenge were all pivotal to the pursuit of building a new tactical architecture for the Army. My one piece of advice is this: always remain humble and know that each person, no matter their title, years of experience, or age, has something to offer. Collaboration is so much more powerful because in that we gain the ability to develop innovative solutions through diversity, shared knowledge, and wisdom. Last and most importantly, thank you to my beautiful wife, Abby, our three sons, Isaiah, Jacob, Jeremiah, and beautiful daughter, Malia, for their unwavering support. Thank you, and God bless.
Here to present the winners for the Outstanding Technical Contributions in Industry Award is Dr. Chris Kramer, Interim President and CEO of UL Research Institutes.
It's such an honor to present the Black Engineer of the Year Professional Award for Outstanding Technical Contribution to my colleague, Dr. Krista Wright. UL Research Institutes is a leading independent safety science organization with global reach. We have 5 centers of research excellence to make the world a safer place. We address chemical, electrochemical, fire, digital, and materials safety. At UL Research Institutes, we often say that the only way for science to progress is for the whole community to come together. That's certainly what this occasion is doing. I'd like to thank the organizations that have made this important occasion possible, including CCG, the Council of Engineering Deans of the HBCUs, Lockheed Martin, Google, Actilent, and RTX, those with the great cheering sections. And now I'd like to congratulate my colleague, Dr. Krista Wright, my treasured colleague from UL Research Institutes, for being recognized with this award. As a leader, mentor, and distinguished scientist, Dr. Wright is helping us impact the world and make it safer, especially when it comes to environmental health and safety. Dr. Wright serves ULRI as director of a toxicology and health sciences center. In her current role, she designs custom automated aerosol generation and exposure systems to simulate consumer usage behavior, assess aerosol exposures, and link chemical and particle emission exposures from various consumer products, like vaping devices, to adverse health outcomes. Alongside her research, Dr. Wright is dedicated to mentoring budding scientists and increasing science teaching capacity in high schools. Her development of the Empower Summer Program, funded by the National Institute for Environmental Health Sciences, engages underserved students and teachers in environmental health research, paving the way for that next generation to continue in her footsteps. Thank you, Dr. Wright, for all you've done, for what you're doing today, and for what I'm excited to watch you achieve in the future. Warmest congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you for my nominators, and thank you, BEYA, for this incredible award. I first want to give honor to God, who is the supreme scientist, who provided me with loving parents that encouraged my passion and career in science. My father, a small business owner, and my mother, a retired third-grade STEM teacher, taught me to persevere through trials and to believe in myself when no one else would. But more importantly, they taught me to serve God in all that I do. Thus, my research is my service to Him. My research aims to educate the next generation of scientists and communities about processes and technologies that may cause an impact on environmental and public health to ensure a safer tomorrow. I am blessed to work for Chemical Insights of UL Research Institutes, a safety science organization that has allowed me to be a servant leader and to use my science for service. And lastly, I want to thank my loving husband, Will, and my lovely daughter, Leilani, my sister, Trina, and my family for their love and support. And I challenge you all today to use your gifts to serve Him and to serve society. Thank you.
All right, please welcome back to the stage to present our next honoree, Dr. Markiva Morgan, the Boeing Company.
Tricia Lacoe's journey in the aerospace sector is marked by her prior roles in overseeing the technical and safety aspects of a fleet of more than 1,000 commercial and military derivative 767 aircraft, accumulating over 180 million flight hours. Tricia's leadership extends to guiding over 1,300 engineers and managers, fostering a culture of innovation and excellence. Congratulations, Tricia, on your recognition this evening.
Well, good evening. I love my Boeing family. So thank you to the BEYA Selection Committee, to my colleagues, and to my mentors who recognize the intersection of technical innovation and diversity. To me, this award represents our commitment to pushing boundaries in technological advancement and in fostering inclusivity. Innovation thrives in diverse environments, and that enables us to take on our toughest challenges. As the engineering leader for the Boeing 777X, I'm proud to say our airplanes will set a new standard for fuel efficiency, environmental performance, and the passenger experience. And none of this would be possible without an inclusive environment. Thank you for this honor, and I look forward to continuing our shared journey.
Here to present our next honoree for Senior Technology Fellow is Vice Admiral John V. Fuller, Naval Inspector General, America's Navy.
Good evening. Dr. Agasunan's expertise in autonomous systems and machine learning has been critical in enhancing the capabilities of networked, unattended ground sensors and airborne sensors and weapon systems, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in autonomous defense technology. His work is not confined to the lab or the boardroom. He is also a mentor and collaborator, fostering a culture of innovation and teamwork. He has guided early career engineers and worked across various teams to tackle complex projects, such as developing of distributed algorithms for autonomous robots and the exploration of GPS-denied navigation. His career is a beacon of inspiration, demonstrating how technical skill, when coupled with unwavering dedication, innovation, and ethical consideration, can lead to remarkable achievements in defense technology. Please welcome Dr. William B. I got this right, Agasunan.
Ladies and gentlemen, over 2 centuries ago, a brilliant mind named Thomas Jennings invented a way to dry clean clothes, becoming the very first black patent holder on record. We black engineers stand on the shoulders of those trailblazers who overcame immense challenges to exemplify rigorous thinking, problem solving, and innovation in America. They never gave up. I'm very grateful and dedicate this honor to my family, my tech-strong colleagues, my science and technology partners in the US government, industry, and academia, and my teachers and mentors in Africa, Europe, Asia, and America, who all contributed to making who I am today. Thank you, BEYA. Thank you for keeping the dream alive. God bless.
Sorry about that. Our next award honors a STEM leader that has made an impact in technical sales and marketing. They are the ones that connect people to the technology that changes their lives. Here to present the award to the next honoree is Edmund Hughes, Executive Vice President and Chief Human Resource Officer, HII.
Victor Dill's introduction of commercial solutions openings concept has revolutionized federal acquisition, fostering a new generation of innovation in the defense sector. His ability to connect with people professionally and personally has played a significant role in his development. Victor's commitment to service before self is a driving force in his life, providing him with the support and motivation needed to excel in his demanding dual roles. A noteworthy contribution of Victor's career was the part he played in facilitating the rapid acquisition and deployment of critical technologies to the U.S. military, including the national response to the COVID-19 pandemic and many HII technologies, from underwater unmanned vehicles to advanced analytics on machine learning-enabled big data platforms, all brought and sold under the commercial solutions opening business model he devised. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Victor Deal.
Thank you, CCG, BEYA Selection Panel, and HII for honoring me with a Technical Sales and Marketing Award. Addressing this gathering of STEM leaders and innovators tonight is a privilege. The importance of this role in STEM lies in its ability to bridge the gap between groundbreaking technology and its application in the real world. Integrating various disciplines to make that happen ensures that technological advancements are not confined to labs, but reach and benefit the broader society. My career's secret sauce: nurture one's curiosity. It's like having a hobby in everything and calling it a job. This award is like a thumbs up for being professionally curious, which I suspect resonates with many in this audience. My advice to the next generation of STEM leaders and innovators is to aim high, think big, apply your skills to help others, and see challenges for what they are: puzzles left on the table by the last generation for you to solve. Thanks to my wife, Reagan, family, and colleagues, current and former. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Here to speak on behalf of one of our award ceremony sponsors, General Electric, is Melvin Hurd, General Manager of Business Aviation at GE Aerospace.
Good evening, BEYA. It's an honor to be with you tonight as the General Manager of Business Aviation for GE Aerospace, a company that has always stood on the cutting edge of innovation. As we gather here in celebration, I am thrilled to share our excitement about the extraordinary journey we're on, fueled by game-changing technology that will shape the future of industries in our world. The innovations we're spearheading, particularly in the realm of decarbonation, are nothing short of revolutionary. We are dedicated to the developing of mature technology solutions that will significantly reduce aircraft and engine emissions with an ambitious goal to achieve net zero by 2050. This is not just a vision, it's a commitment that relies heavily on the continued contributions of engineers and STEM professionals. We recognize that the challenges we face require collective effort. Through these partnerships globally, we are actively shaping and guiding industries towards a sustainable future. The impact of these contributions extend beyond our own endeavors. None of our technological advancements are possible without the dedication, intellect, and creativity of these individuals. As we forge ahead in our commitment to decarbonization, achieving net zero emissions, and carbon neutrality in our factories, we do so with the knowledge and innovation that propels us forward. So in the spirit of evolution and progress, GE is preparing to spin into two independent businesses, GE Vernova and GE Aerospace. The strategic move is a testament to our commitment to focused excellence. It allows us to intensify our impact as industry leaders, further driving innovation and change. In conclusion, the journey ahead is not only exciting, but pivotal. General Electric, through GE Vernova and GE Aerospace, remains at the forefront of innovation. So tonight, let's celebrate the collective journey, technological milestones, and transformative impact that lies ahead. So thank you, and there's a future shaped by innovation and unwavering support of progress.
All right. Now for our annual ritual of passing the torch. Each year, the current Black Engineer of the Year passes the torch to the new winner. A moment to reflect on the past year and offer words of wisdom and encouragement to this year's honoree. Please welcome to the stage the 2023 Black Engineer of the Year, Dr. Colin Paris.
Hey, good evening, BEYA. Oh, we need some strength in that. Good evening, BEYA. Thank you, thank you. So for me, it's still an amazing experience to reflect on the fact that last year, I stood on this stage to receive what was considered to me the most momentous award of my life as Black Engineer of the Year in 2023. So it was an honor that exceeded all of my expectations, especially when I think the first time I was on a BEYA stage was receiving the Dean's Award in 1998. That was 26 years ago, right here in this great city of Baltimore. So for me, as it is for many of us, this is a sweet homecoming experience. So I think it's truly fitting that we're back home celebrating visionary achievements. In many ways, it is the same as it was 26 years ago, as I listen to the astounding, pride-filling narratives of the visionary achievements of our colleagues and mentors on this stage. But it is also very different. As I see the continuing, growing, and accelerating impact that STEM is having on our businesses, government, military, and society, we are truly at a unique inflection point on our planet. So for me, this is also a personal reflection on what this past year has been. And if I can sum it up in two words, the two words I would use is humility and optimism. So where does the humility come from? It comes from the number of emails, posts, texts, communications that I've received from people, many of whom I don't know, letting me know that the mere presence of a Black Engineer of the Year was motivational and impactful for them. Hearing my story and the other great stories on this stage last year, whether they heard it in person, on YouTube videos, blogs, texts, posts, made a positive difference in their lives and helped them make progress. It's humbling to experience and understand the power of this BEYA platform that Ty Tabor and his team have created over these past decades. What it's done for me and others, and what it will do for many more in our community, is humbling. So that's humility. What about optimism? So the optimism comes from seeing the impact that STEM can have on the many businesses and societal challenges we face. We face challenges and opportunities in outer space. You've heard a lot of the aerospace discussion. Challenges in energy, challenges in healthcare. But we also have the visionary achievements that our colleagues have already provided in these areas, some great examples today. However, we have an outstanding example right in front of us. Our 2024 Black Engineer of the Year has not significant achievements in just one of these categories, but in all of them. His work at Lockheed Martin resulted in the building of a near-infrared camera for the James Webb Space Telescope. Achievements in space. His work at Ford resulted in the prototype of the automaker's first electric truck, the F-150 Lightning we see on the roads today, innovations in energy. And his current work at Medtronic is using AI and robotics to transform Medtronic's healthcare solutions for more accurate and beneficial outcomes for all patients. transformations in healthcare. This is a truly superlative technical talent and an inspiring leader that I have the honor and privilege of passing this torch to, a man I personally deeply respect and admire. Dr. Ken Washington is our 2024 Black Engineer of the Year. So let me say a few words and close with him here. Dr. Washington is the Senior Vice President and Chief Technology and Innovation Officer for Medtronic. Now, he has been honored. As you well know his storied career, he has led leading positions in Sandia National Labs, Lockheed Martin, Ford Motor Company, Amazon, Medtronics, working on some of the most complex engineering technologies that have made and continue to make a difference in our planet. So as I pass this torch, please join me in thanking Dr. Washington for his great achievements and congratulating him again as the 2024 Black Engineer of the Year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to reach the pinnacle of this evening's event. Here to present the 2024 Black Engineer of the Year, please welcome Jeff Martha, Chairman and CEO of Medtronic.
All right, good evening, everyone. What an inspirational night and very challenging to follow Dr. Paris there. But look, I'm Jeff Martha, CEO of Medtronic, and I am thrilled to be here to honor Dr. Ken Washington, the recipient of the 2024 Black Engineer of the Year Award. And I know everyone in this room understands the unlimited potential that technology holds. And Dr. Washington's career is a testament to his ability to harness that potential, as you just heard from Dr. Paris. And it would be impossible to list all of his achievements, although you just heard a lot of them, but there are a few I'd like to share as well. Ken has been responsible for the vision, advancement, and launch of emerging technologies that have had significant impact across multiple industries, as you just heard. And as an internationally recognized thought leader on technology innovation, he was elected to the National Academy of Engineering in 2020. Now, this is an elite group of the world's most accomplished engineers who provide engineering leadership in service of the nation. And his leadership and expertise spans robotics, to consumer products, to automotive and space technology. And now, we're lucky to have his incredible expertise at Medtronic as our first ever Chief Technology Officer. Now, Medtronic is a 75-year-old company with 100,000 employees worldwide, the world leader in medical technology. And we've never had a Chief Technology Officer until last year, Dr. Ken Washington. And he guides a team of more than 13,000 engineers, scientists, and physicians. Physicians are tough to work with, by the way. And they're supposedly scientists, but sometimes I question that. No, but he and his team deliver and develop innovative products and therapies that advance our company's mission, which is to alleviate pain, restore health, and extend life. And we improve the lives of more than 2 patients every second. So just think how many patients that was as we sat here tonight. And his background and expertise and his boundless optimism make him uniquely qualified to put the tech into medtech. And he's helping take both Medtronic and the entire industry to that next level. So in addition to his professional and technical accomplishments, Ken has also had a major impact on the engineering field itself and those in it, those in this room. He's a mentor and a role model for countless aspiring engineers. He's a champion for underrepresented voices and reinforcing the importance of diversity and inclusion in engineering. Ken, it's truly a privilege and an honor to know you and work alongside you. I want to thank you for everything that you do for Medtronic and for the science and technology field and for the community at large. We are better for your contributions, and I want to congratulate you for this well-deserved reward. But you can't let this go to your head, Ken. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. As we talked about, we've got to take this to the next level and put the tech into medtech, okay? I mentioned that Medtronic, we serve over two patients every second. That's 80 million patients a year. 80 million, that sounds like a lot, but there's over 8 billion people in this world. So we want to take that 80 million to 800 million. Ken, we've got to democratize good surgery through robotics. We've got to personalize therapies for cardiac conditions, neurological conditions, and diabetes through AI. And the people all around the world are counting on your leadership. People in this room, more than you know, are counting on your leadership. And so you can't let this award go to your head. I know you still have gas left in the tank here, and we are counting on you. And so now, I know the night is getting late, but we do have a surprise for Ken. So let's take a look.
While many of you know Ken as a titan in the realm of AI and healthcare innovation, I've had the privilege of witnessing his less publicized talents. Yes, I could never forget the evening when, out of the blue, in the middle of playing a game of pool in his basement, he just stopped and looked to be deep in thought. He suddenly pulled out an electric guitar and started jamming out, transforming from the biggest nerd I know to the coolest guy in the room. See that big smile on his face right now? That's the one he had with his guitar in hand.
Congratulations, Uncle Ken. Congratulations on being Black Engineer of the Year. It's no surprise. We know how dedicated to your craft you are, how brilliant you are. And so we're just happy that you're being honored on such a grand scale for what you do.
Yes, we are. And you are not just Black Engineer of the Year, you are Engineer of the Year in our home because you're the only engineer that I know. So.
Very true, very true. Maybe Zion will pick it up and become one too, who knows.
Congratulations, Uncle Ken.
Ken, I remember a conversation you and I had. You talked about what it was like being Black growing up in a world where the majority of engineers were white. You just decided to be Ken. You're so selfless and so focused on making the world better.
Hi, Dad. We just want to tell you great congratulations for this amazing achievement. You've worked so hard most of your life, Dad. You've been so dedicated to your field, and it shows in your accomplishments. We love bragging about you and all you've achieved in your life, and to top it off, you're a great person, a wonderful dad, and a fantastic grandfather, and we love you so much.
When I think of Ken Washington, I think no one's stopping him. He's the man that we all love, my man sent from God above. An engineer, you make it all great here at BEYA since 2008. A man from humble beginnings, Ken is always winning. You're making everything better, living your best life to the letter. The pandemic's reality. You were in Detroit, me in DC. The distance just a formality, late night calls, fine by me. FaceTiming, movies, getting to know each other, I say. Your heart's as big as the Milky Way. Ken Washington, I'm so nervous. Always winning, you're making everything better, living your best life to the letter. You say I'm the girl of your dreams. Well, it's more than it seems. You miss your chance to be a player since we met backstage at BEYA. It's not by chance you're honored tonight. You inspire our young for a great life. And I think you have special powers. You sleep only 6 hours. A man from humble beginnings, Ken is always winning. You're making everything better, living your best life to the letter. To that letter. A PhD, a family man of grace. Your life's purpose can't be erased. Thrilled by tech wonders, a star so bright. When you're near, everything is so right. Everything is so right. He makes everything so right. So right. Sorry, so nervous. I love you.
Please welcome Dr. Ken Washington.
Wow, I'm overwhelmed. I was gonna surprise my wife by acknowledging that she was my wife, but I guess that's kind of obvious. Wow, what an evening. Good evening, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, family, friends, distinguished guests. I know there are a lot of mentors in this audience. The sponsors who are all here help make this kind of an amazing event possible. We have allies like Jeff Martha, that's special, and allies like Jim Hackett, who was on that video for me. What an amazing week, and what an amazing evening. Before I say anything else, I really would just like to take a moment to ask all of you to join me in congratulating and recognizing all of the BEYA Award winners this evening and throughout the year. You know, this BEYA event is very special. This gala has a special place in my heart and in my soul. My journey to this stage is deeply rooted in the inspiration provided by those who walked across this stage before me. The Black Engineers of the Year and the many awardees at the BEYA event paved the way for me to stand here in front of you tonight. My first exposure to BEYA was almost 20 years ago, And I remember walking into this BEYA Gala ballroom in Baltimore, and my jaw literally dropped because I had never before seen so many STEM professionals who looked like me and who shared my kind of a history. It was both overwhelming and inspiring at the same time. That moment lit a fire under me to up my game. So Jeff, you don't have to worry about me letting something like this go to my head. I've got a lot of gas left in the tank. Experiences like this and experiences like that experience that I had almost 20 years ago in my first BEYA experience and the more than a dozen after that energize me. They energize me like never before. I leave these events with a skip in my step. At that time, when I had my first BEYA experience, I was an employee at Lockheed Martin. And I was brought to BEYA by my boss at the time, the late, great Joe Cleveland. God rest his soul. He was my mentor, my sponsor. I looked up to him. He was amazing. He was the CIO at Lockheed Martin for more than a decade and was the 1996 Black Engineer of the Year. BEYA's impact on me was rooted in that first experience that Joe brought me to have. But it was not just about Joe. After Joe came so many others that touched my life and inspired me to be my best. There are people who walked on this stage like Linda Gooden, like Art Johnson. Yeah, we all know them, right? Alicia Bowler Davis, Freeman Habrowski, Stephanie Hill, and last year's Black Engineer of the Year, Colin Paris. These trailblazers made countless contributions to their field and to society. But more importantly, they inspired countless numbers of engineers and aspiring engineers, including me. Look, I could have named a lot of people, and I could have named all 37 prior BEYA recipients, but I wanted to name these individuals personally because I knew them personally. I met them. I monitored their careers. They may not know that, but I did. I digitally stalked them. I listened closely to when they spoke. I watched how they carried themselves, and I learned from them. You all have your own version of this story. I know you do, and if you don't, you should. Here's really my point. This award, although I'm deeply humbled by it, it's really not about me. This award is about the stories you will tell that might reference me or any of the other recipients that walked across this stage tonight. I'm honored by that reality, and I wholeheartedly embrace the responsibilities that come with that reality. The reality that I know others will look up to me for inspiration and advice. So, speaking of advice, I have a little bit of advice for those of you who are thinking about a career in STEM or who may already be in the STEM field and you're looking to up your game or increase your impact or accelerate your success. My first bit of advice builds on the reflections that I just shared with you. Find someone you admire and learn from them. Watch them, study them, be inspired by them. If feasible, build a relationship with them, interact with them. Let them mentor you. Let them sponsor you. Representation is extremely important, but don't let your role models be limited to people who look and act like you. In fact, it's better to weave a broad and diverse network of mentors and sponsors and allies and mentees and colleagues. I also advise to commit to being a lifelong learner. Be a learn-it-all, as I like to say, not a know-it-all. Stay curious and commit to learning something new on a regular cadence. In today's artificial intelligence-powered, hyper-connected world, we have no excuse. Everyone can readily pick up a new skill. It's at our fingertips. It's everywhere. You can use high-quality resources that are online, available literally everywhere. My experience with applying this advice to my own life has led me to being a thought leader in driving the transformation of several companies throughout major technical inflections, as you've heard in the introductions. These past inflections have helped me navigate from mainframes to cloud computing, from internal combustion engines to battery electric vehicles, from cars to smart mobility, from home smart devices to home smart robot devices. And now I'm hard at work on putting the tech in med tech. I'm excited to be working alongside visionaries like Jeff Martha and my colleagues at Medtronic to do just that, put the tech in med tech, to engineer the extraordinary, to bring technologies like artificial intelligence and surgical assisted robotics to change the lives of more than 2 people every second of every day. Finally, having the right people in your life really matters. Having the right people to nurture you, allow them to nurture you, and let them influence you in ways that will be profound. This is so important, especially family. I'd like to end by acknowledging those special people in my life, my family, who really made a difference in my life, starting with my parents. Dr. Roosevelt Washington Jr., my dad, he was the inspiration for my pursuit of higher education, for my prioritization of learning and becoming a lifelong learner. He made it crystal clear through both his words and through his own actions and modeling that education mattered. My dad turned 92 last week, and I asked, praise God. God, he's such an inspiration. And I wanted him to be here, but he's too weak to travel. So I'd like to ask you to join me in raising a digital toast to my dad in Denton, Texas, all the way from us in Baltimore. Thank you, Dad. And to my mom, who I know is watching and listening from heaven. Mom, you shaped me into the human that I am today, beyond being an engineer. I love you so much. In the audience today is my big brother, Ron. Ron, where are you? There you are. You pushed me to be my best in ways that you probably don't know. Thanks for that, and thanks for being here. My 3 beautiful children and their spouses and my 5 beautiful grandchildren. I want to start with recognizing my oldest daughter, Jennifer, who you saw in the video, and her husband, Ricardo. She's home with the kids, hard at work. She's the hardest working woman I know. Her husband, Ricardo, is here in the audience with us. Ricardo, thank you for being here, and thank you for taking good care of my daughter. My son, Daniel, I call him my little mini-me. He's here in the audience, and his beautiful wife, Macy, who's at home with their brand new, well, not so new anymore, their baby boy. Daniel, thank you for being here. You're a real inspiration to me. and my youngest daughter, Rachel, and her beloved dog, Rosie. I love them both. All of my kids and their grandkids, they put the skip in my step every day to be my best. I think about them all the time, and I think about them in the context of wanting to set the example to them to win at work and in life. Thank you so much for being there for me. The best possible way to end my remarks tonight is to say a word about my beautiful, lovely, and talented wife, Angela Stribling. And as you all know now, we met here at BEYA. So I have BEYA to thank not only for this recognition, but way more importantly, for the love of my life, Angela. I'd be nothing without her by my side. I'm going to end just by saying a huge thank you to everyone for being there for me and for giving me this amazing recognition. This award means more to me than you could imagine. Thank you again for this amazing honor, and thank you so much for everything that you do. Thanks so much, and have a great evening. May all of you be blessed by God.
Well, all right. It's been such a remarkable evening. It's been such a remarkable evening celebrating the achievements of visionaries in STEM. We've reflected on the past, rejoiced in the present, and painted a picture of the brilliance and innovation that is still yet to come. And now let's give a round of applause for our BEYA band and Miss Sandra Ash. And thank you again to our dedicated sponsors. Without your continued support, none of this would be possible. And a final congratulations to all of tonight's honorees and the 2024 Black Engineer of the Year, Ken Washington. And to everyone in this room, tonight, and to those of you watching at home in the metaverse, take a look around, soak it in. And remember, it is never too late to become everything you are. We'll see you next year in 2025, BEYA STEM DTX Conference, right back here in Baltimore. Have a wonderful night.
It's the moment in your eyes where the future begins.